looking good for the Cookies.
No. But there's a solid game. There. So that I can kick out yet.
So far, both of the teams that won yesterday are either lost or losing today. All right, guys, gonna go ahead and get going. Got ball game tonight, so go ahead and start ripping. Good luck. It is a keeper for one more week if you choose. Email is always right here at the bottom, mark@everythinggolfusa.com. What's going on, Dave? Yeah, you'll get an Ashburn something. Might not be the one you want, but Palumbo, Rendon, Robinson, Baez, Andrew Benintendi, Diamond Kings. Jersey card. I guess Jersey Kings is the word I was looking for. Murray and Killebrew. Ohtani. Larry Walker. We've got Altuve to 99. Speaker. Ricky Henderson, Lindor, and Sandberg. You let your Phillies go, Dave, from yesterday. Alonso. Brendan McKay. You know I hit him when you let him go. You are a little late there, Jimmy. Alonso. There's the Richie I said we would get. Stan the Man to 25. Jose Ramirez. Thomas. Mel Ott. Nolan Arenado. Evan Longoria. Tim Anderson. So we did get a Stan. That's right there on the front of the box, number to 25, first box. Well, you know what? They're in here somewhere or another. I'm going to pull an Ohtani auto redemption just for Jimmy. I think I'm due a case hit at some point too. You did get the one nice Richie at least. Bolanos jersey card. Alonso and Sandberg. Heck, I like to... Trust me, had you not bought it, Pete Alonso, and it ended up with me, it'd end up in one of my boxes, I promise you. Erskine, Ramirez, Richie. Rendon, Jimmy's guy. Brett and Alomar. Ty Cobb. They probably would. Any chance of Rendon playing next year? Blake Snell, he had a good game yesterday. Altuve, Ken Griffey Jr., and Juan Soto downtown. That's the second one of those bad boys I've pulled. Juan Soto. Last one got a CGC 10 too. Machado. Aquino auto. Alvarez, Chipper. Oh, Tawny. Baez, Speaker, Walker. Lindor. I hope not. Isn't it about time to release him? It's got to be about time, isn't it? Just take the hit and be done with it. And I can't even imagine you'd want him around any young players. I can't believe we just hit another Juan Soto downtown. I don't know who's rolling with Juan, but that's a very, very good card to have. The Rays cannot sign him. We need a catcher. And not some throw-off like Theis. Tatis. Manny Machado just hit a home run. Gwynn Alomar. Alvarez. Gary Carter, Bat King. That, and we don't have Rendon kind of money. We can't shell out that kind of money. Acuna, Griffey. Mike Trout. Lou Gehrig, A-Rod, and Chipper. We've already got Wander not playing right now. Artist proof of Kershaw, Pete Alonso. Molitor and Babe Ruth. Joe DiMaggio. Babe Ruth framed, Piazza and Ricky. Tony Gwynn. And Rico Garcia. That's the guy we've been looking for. Rico. Rizzo and Frank Thomas. Like I said, I think I've got some 2020 Donruss hanging around too. Which means there ought to be some fun stuff in it. Somewhere. Definitely be a lot of cards. I think one more 3-week period. Maybe like a case and a half. Something like that. Or maybe not even that. Maybe a case. Yeah, I'm almost out. Burned through what I had. Like I said, it's nice to mix in something like this for a little while and blow through it. Rizzo. Clemente. I mean, you hit stuff like the frame Clemente ain't bad. Belly. Piazza. Pujols. They said he's, what? This might be your next manager? Pujols? Jose Ramirez. Number to 25. Not bad. Jose Ramirez to 25. Somebody will be happy with that. Baez, Randy Johnson. Cabrera. Gehrig, Ramirez, and Clemente. Acuna. Stan the Man, Ty Cobb. Baez, Gallo. I like good old Joey Gallo. Larry Walker, Betts, and Tony Gwynn. Did you see that he was interviewing? Glaber. And sorry, we do have a valued collector card. Garrett Cole and Robin Yount. Here comes Jimmy's. I don't even want to look. J.D. Martinez. Well, something you can send in and try. J.D. was not Ohtani. You think he could get Rendon to play? Does Pujols have that kind of swag to get Rendon off the bench? I don't even know if he's got that kind of swag. Ooh, thick card. That one's a little more thick. Nope. But if anybody could do it, maybe Pujols could get him off the bench. How about an Aaron Judge to 25? There we go. Pete Rose. Mel Ott, Babe Ruth. You never know what you're going to hit. Kirby Puckett. Pesky, framed, George Brett, Ricky Henderson. That's still pretty nice. If you're a Judge guy, number to 25. Ought to make somebody happy. Aaron Judge. Jalen Davis, auto. Yelich and Frank Thomas. Cal Ripken. So it's got to be a jersey card of some sort, the thick one. Lewis, Judge, Alomar. Nolan Ryan. And it is Gil McDougald. Gil McDougald to 25. We got a vet. Old-time vet. Well, we got one, Dave. It just wasn't Richie. Kind of cool, though. Pull those every now and then. Harper, King Griffey Jr. Matt Chapman. Yamamoto, Hura, and Chipper Jones. I don't know who he is. Look him up. Gil McDougald. I don't know. Is he an old Hall of Famer? I mean, number to 25. American Major League Baseball infielder who played for the New York Yankees from 51 to 60. He was the American League Rookie of the Year in 51. There you go. Rookie of the Year in 51 for the Yankees. Yeah, if you're a Yankees fan, be a decent, fun little card. I'm going to assume that Dave did not roll the dice on that one. The 51 Rookie of the Year wasn't in your bingo card. Blackjack, Hoskins and Feller. Christian Yelich. Eloy Jimenez. Well, this would have been the week to roll with him. This was not the hard pass week. This would have been the week to kind of throw them dice out there. Ken Griffey, Ted Williams. It'll probably go into a box I've got somewhere. No one rolled the dice. I'm sure they didn't. Griffey. Azalea, Vladdy, Mike Trout. How about a Bert Blyleven to 25? It's like 3 number to 25s. That's kind of rare. Hit that many of them. Wagner. Oh, we got one I like. If you're a Tigers fan. Trout, Pete Rose. A-Rod. DiMaggio. Kershaw, Cabrera. Jose Altuve. If you are a Tiger fan, that is a nice auto right there. Kaline, Biggio. George Brett. And the auto. How about Alan Trammell to 50? Alan Trammell to 50. That might not have been on your bingo card either. But some of the stuff you hit in this is kind of fun. Alright, so recap. We got Blyleven, Judge, Kershaw, Juan Soto downtown, Stan the Man, and Altuve. So Blyleven, Judge, and Stan to 25, Kershaw to 49. Not bad with a Juan Soto. Jerseys, we've got Jimenez, McDougald, Gill. We got Ramirez to 25, Gary Carter, Bolanos, and Benintendi. Probably is. Yeah, you never know. You get some guys going for these type of players in this stuff occasionally. Alan Trammell, Davis, a redemption of J.D. Martinez, unfortunately. Garcia, Aquino, and McKay. All right, guys, that is it. We'll be back tomorrow. With more. Almost the end. We got one more week of Onyx Rips. So tomorrow, Onyx Rips. Hope you guys have a good evening. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock.